In continuation of its onslaught against Forex dealers over the current dollar crisis in Nigeria, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, arrested about 87 Forex dealers in the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, Lagos, and Kano. EFCC operatives stormed several Forex trading hubs in Abuja and arrested 25 dealers. This is in addition to the 40 they arrested during a raid on the Wuse Zone 4 offices of the Association of Bureau de Change Operators, bringing the number of those arrested in the FCT to 65. Gentlemen, experts are blaming the current Forex crisis on Naira redesign by CBN without plans to cushion the effect. This action taken by EFCC, is this the solution, Ikeo?
I don't think it's the solution, and I don't think it will have any meaningful impact on the problem we are facing at this time, that of dollar illiquidity. You can keep arresting bureau de change operators, malams by the roadside, providing dollars for those who need them. But it won't solve the problem of dollar illiquidity. Businesses need the dollar to bring in raw materials. People have their children in schools abroad. They need dollars to pay for school fees. People have domiciliary accounts. They can't access the dollars that they put there. You put a peg on how much people can take out of money that they legitimately earned. So it has really worsened the situation. The truth is, the dollar is a commodity that people, if I can use that word, that people are desperate to have. And there's just not enough for everyone because we are not earning enough. When we begin to earn enough, when the crude oil sales that accounts for the biggest chunk of foreign exchange coming into our country does not get used to pay for subsidy that is questionable in many ways, then we'll be able to divert the foreign exchange earnings to productive sectors, to the people who desperately need them. But the way it is now, people are forced to go after these people in the black market to look for dollars. Yes, you can accuse them of speculation, but that's the way it is. If the CBN brings dollars and distribute dollars to banks, and you have a dual exchange rate in our country, of course, some of the banks will divert some of this money to their friends who are bureau de change operators, and they will make so much money. If this evening in Abuja, it was exchanged for 875 to $1. In Lagos this evening, it exchanged for 845. Talking about just an hour ago. Now, the official rate is just a little over 400. If you get it at the official rate, you are likely to take it to the parallel market to sell. Look at the difference. They've been told that the best way to approach this problem is to narrow the gap between the official, if you want to keep the dual exchange window, narrow the gap between the official market and the unofficial market. When you narrow the gap, it no longer becomes an incentive for people who are just speculators who want to make money. We used to do this. But now the gap is widening.
So wide.
With the gap widening, anyone who has access to dollars from the official markets through the CBN would want to take it to the black market, where it will make double.
More money.
Double. So any piece of business where people can earn a huge slice of profit, you will almost kill them. They will still be involved in it. That's what we found ourselves in. Arresting this is not the first time the EFCC will go and arrest them. But has it guaranteed availability of dollars? The answer is no. The other day, the CBN governor, who has been coming up with all kinds of measures that are not working, decided, okay, we will no longer sell Forex to BDCs. From that moment, it went up. At the beginning of this year, the exchange rate, talking about the black market, was 565 to a dollar. Today, this evening, in Abuja, 875. You can see the decline over the past few months.
All right, Paul Dada, if the central bank claims to have stopped selling dollars to BDC, how then do these traders get this currency?
You heard BKO. you get the dollars from the bank, you sell to BDCs. And some of these BDCs are still licensed. They are licensed. Some of them are licensed. I think what the EFCC is trying to do is to kind of stop illicit funds from getting to the BDCs, especially now that with this new policy, you know, the demand for dollars is high. But the way they are going about it is also very wrong. Unless arresting people indiscriminately and then harassing them even without a warrant is not the way to go. Yes, of course, we know that those who have illicit naira stashed somewhere, we want to quickly exchange it, because if they are not able to get dollars, the naira becomes useless. When the window given by the CBN, it's over. But that is not, again, first of all, I think that the time given for the current naira to become illegal tender is too short. But that aside, if you want to get those ones who are using, who have earned their naira in a ill-gotten way, you need to liaise with these BDCs. Liaise with them, work with them. They have an association. They will work with you. But going after them Gestapo style and arresting them, they're not even taking their, it's not as if they're even seizing their dollars. Sometimes they just seize them, they just arrest them, release them, and harassing them. I don't think it's necessary.
All right then, Vicky, for the purpose of emphasis, what measures can governments put in place to stabilize the Forex market?
First and foremost, in my view, we don't need a dual exchange window, because it just encourages rent seeking. That's what I see. You cannot have that opportunity and say you don't want to exploit it. Many people, even in government, they take their dollars to these black marketers to exchange. They want to make money. I think it was Sanusi that said this some time ago, that some people just relax in their gardens, they will cross their legs, and they will bring dollars to them to exchange. You can easily be turned into a multi-billionaire.
Yeah.
If they make it available to you, yeah, this is dollars, go and change it in the unofficial market. You take it there, you make huge money. There are many ways by which people in government can turn the lives of their friends around. It's one of the ways is this making dollars available to them in the official, through the official window, and then they can take it to. You are going to see the kind of profit that banks in this difficult economic environment. You're going to see the kind of profits that banks will be declaring, because you give it to banks. Because you thought it would be easier for us, you give it to banks. You go to some banks, they will even introduce you to their own malam. Go to this. There's somebody outside, just outside that door.
Yes, they operate in front of banks.
Yes, and they are the ones who position them there.
All right.
Even in this area, I've seen where it happens. They will just tell you, oh, you need dollar. Okay. by somebody out there. You can't get it as much as you want in the banks.
Exactly.
And it's supposed to be easier.
It's easier,
through
yes,
the
at the
banks.
parallel
But
market,
that's
yes.
not the thing. That's why there's so much pressure, and we are facing this problem. Even when we are through with the exchange of old currencies for new one, this problem will still remain.
All right.